right, guys, this is Trader C. Brown here. You're welcome this morning. I want to begin to talk to you about what we are expecting to see on GU in week 29. Week 28, we anticipated a major buy to the upside, and that is exactly what we saw. Me and my team, actually my mentees, were able to catch a lot of moves to the upside. Guess what? We had over close to 200, 300 pips that moved to the upside in week 28 last week. I mean, if you didn't catch any buy, I was wondering what you were doing. But guess what? We still have a lot of opportunity, a lot of chances to catch the trade this week 29. So I want you to pay attention to what we're about to share with you on week 29 on Gbpusd. Now, if you are a beginner's trader, you're learning how to trade, you want to learn how to trade, the links are in the description below. Join our Telegram group where you will learn information on how to trade almost for free. And guess what? We still have a training course that you can apply for right now. The link is in the description. Get the training. I've done a lot of intensive training on courses on how to trade from the beginner stage to the advanced level. You will not miss out on anything, and it's a very, very reasonable price for you to get in. So start making money and learn how to trade. The link is in the description below. Now let me look at the analysis, and also we'll look at the fundamentals that is ahead of us this week, okay, on Gbpusd. Now, before I began to do analysis, I want to bring to your notice a disclaimer that a lot of people who are claiming claiming to be me on the social media, scamming people of their money, telling people they trade for people and they do crypto, Bitcoin, and all of that. I do not do such things. So be very careful. The original profile is what you're watching at this video here. This YouTube channel is my original profile, and also you get. I'm not on Facebook, so you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Telegram. These are the three major areas, places you find me, and the link are in the descriptions of this video. So be very careful. Join the right group. Join the right official Telegram group, and also Instagram. Be very careful. Mind who you're following, okay? And also, if you do not see my face like this in that place, know that that is not me. That is not me. That's not my platform, okay? And in addition to that, you have to risk what you can afford to lose. Trading is about psychology and risk management put in place. If you have the right trading system, all you need to do is to learn to put in the proper risk to help you build and develop your psychology. Everybody's not the same. So whenever I do analysis like this, you are expected to use your risk appetite to be able to trade and then still maintain your psychology. So this whole thing is not teaching you what to trade, how much to invest. Rather, he's giving you information that you can use for your benefit. So be very careful. And also, if you're going to risk anything, risk what you can afford to lose. Okay. All right. Now let's go right into the video in full. This is week 29 that we are looking at the analysis. Let's go to the daily time frame on Gbpusd. Now, the last time I spoke to you, we were somewhere around, price just broke this high on the daily. The last time we spoke, we noticed price broke this high on the daily with this candle, and then we're anticipating a pullback, and it did happen. So we had a pullback, which was on the 4-hour that was showing you up. So we have price pullback in the zone. Okay, we saw a pullback here. This was what we saw on the 4-hour. If you watch week 28 video. Remember, we mentioned this consolidation and price push higher by breaking the structure. So we're expecting a pullback because we saw that price already created a Greek candle, equal top with Greek candle. And then we knew that there will be, of a necessity, a pullback. So the next thing we saw is a massive ride to the upside on GU. Now, let's look at that for a moment. First, after the pullback, we have this massive run-up, and we can see that the market gave over 400 pips or close to 400 pips. So that's about 400 pips there that the market had to, rally up for about 400 pips just last week. Amazing. So you see that so much push momentum was on the upside. So let's go back to the daily again, and we can see exactly how to position ourselves. Now, on the daily, we already see that the market is trending, is pushing down. Retracement is about to happen. So the market is retracing on the daily. So the question will be, where would the market retrace to? Where will it retrace to? So I will be looking at potentially this zone, all right? This zone for price to get into it. So we're expecting price to get into that zone. So right now, I'm going to mark 28. So we have psychological level 28, 1.28, or 1.29. Within that 1.28, 1.29, but let's just mark that psychological level 1.28, all right? So we are in the psychological level of 1.28, and also we see price is beating around 1.30, so price still within 1.30, 1.31. All right, we're looking at that zone. So where we are, we're looking at this zone right here. So if we are going to be looking out for opportunity to trade, obviously the market is still bullish, as we can see. All right, the market is still bullish, as we can see. So we need to see that this trend line is respected again the second time. Now, we need to see that price is going to drop. Now, remember, this is daily time frame. So we need to see something like this again before any potential push up, before we anticipate more to the upside. We need to see price action here, because already we see that structure is being maintained to the upside. All right, higher highs, higher lows are taken out. So let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, where we'll be looking at opportunities to get into this market is to wait for a reasonable pullback. Now, there's a lot of opportunity here to trade from, though. There's a lot of opportunity for especially those who are day traders, so you could be able to cash the trade. Remember, this is a forecast, giving you an idea. It's not teaching you a trading system, rather is giving you an idea of what the market is going to do in week 2029, starting from tonight. So we're looking at this whole thing that the market has created a multiple reaction there. We can see price reacted at let's say 131,500. All right, that's a minor psychological level there, 131,500 right there. We have 131,500, price reacted at 135,500 at that zone. And now we see price retracing back down. So we also have another minor zone there. But I'm anticipating what price is going to do around this zone on a lower time frame, like the this is a massive push-up, okay? A massive push-up. But I'm looking at what price is going to do around the zone, okay, to enable more to the upside. So we're looking at price action around the zone, which is what? 31. So we'll be looking at psychological level at 31, which is right there. Okay, so we're looking at that. So as we were looking at these zones, we were expecting price actions around the zones. So these are the zones of interest where you'll be looking for any major push up or a retracement. So you want to watch out. If this retracement get to 130, 1.300, 1.3 thousand, all right, which is 1.30, then a psychological level, you want to see what price action is given to you around the zone to be able to take decision, whether you're going to buy from there on the lower time frame or watch price come all the way down to this level. Now, remember, when you are trading on the lower time frame, price will always behave like this, okay? Creating like lower high, lower lows. You should expect that until it gets here before rallying back up. So you might have something like this nature. So it's going to be off right that. But if you see price action and then you try to buy, remember, it's still bullish market. You try to buy. You want to wait for price to really break proper structure. So at this level, price may push back up when it gets there and then fails to break this high. If you notice that price failed to break that high, all you need to be looking for is a break of structure. In other words, let the price come down here, push up again, and then give a break. So when the market gives a break of this one, then pull back into the zone, that's when you're going to sell. So your selling will be structured. You have to be very careful. But at the moment, we're not looking at that. So I'm just trying to help you out to think along the way. But here is still a bullish market that we're looking at on Gbpusd. But at the moment, we are on a major retracement to the downside, as you can see on the daily time frame. So let's move to the 1 hour and see how the market looks. As you can see on the 1 hour, we have so many structure here that can help us to make decisions. So first of all, we have the major structure that you should be looking at is this one below 3000. So throughout tomorrow, you are not just going to jump into the market. You want to watch and see what the market is doing. You might say, well, this is a structural break. No, not necessarily so, until we have another minor structure here. We see just a minor structure here, maybe reasonable minor structure here that you can look into. All right. And then look at possible a break of that. And then a major structure that you can see is this one here as well. I will personally wait for that to break. But again, that is if I want to sell to the downside, because I could see that the retracement is sellable on the lower time frame. That's about the 200 pips right there. So if we be able to get a break of structure and the market is coming down to this zone, which we anticipate from the daily, then we can actually sell a little bit down to the zone and then anticipate more buys. So what I'm trying to tell you is that week 29 is the week of retracement. Okay, ensure to understand that there will possibly be a retracement. So if at all there is no much of the bullish momentum, just know that the market will like to retrace. Now, we will not conclude on that yet until we look at the fundamentals that the market has. So we have to combine fundamentals, look at what the news is report that will be released, and then we'll be able to know how the market is going to walk in the direction. But altogether, the market is bullish. Now, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, okay, we can see that the bullish momentum has just about to be broken. So we are looking at that right now, that is going to break that, and then we start having a downtrend on the 1 hour time frame, which obviously is a very good time frame for day traders, intraday traders, to catch good peeps for a couple of hours, 2 or 3, depending on what the market is doing at that moment. So I want to encourage you to spend some time to study the chart and then know exactly what the market is doing before you make any decision, because this is about your money. You don't want to lose it. All right. Good. So here is my take on this, and I'm going to go back to the daily time frame again, just to give you a heads up of what we've done. And on daily time frame, we are looking at this zone as our trading zone, and we saw this impulsive move to the upside, and we were targeting the price will come all the way, retrace down all the way to this level around this zone. We should be expecting price action for a retracement. Something of this nature could happen. So we're anticipating that. And if we were to measure that movement to the downside all the way down here, that's about 200, 300 pips, which is awesome on a day trader platform. If you are a day trader, scalper, that's a beautiful peep to have in a week. That's a lot of money to make in a week. So let's hope that this retracement is valid, which is already started, and want to see more of that retracement. So for those of you in my team, you are in my courses, you take my course, you take my team, you're in my Telegram group, watch out. We're going to be doing breakdown analysis every day of the week 29, so you can participate or what the market for us. I hope you enjoyed this. Before we go, let's look at the fundamentals. Now, we're looking at the fundamentals. I'm just going to go into Forex Factory for a moment because that's the platform I use. Now, on Forex Factory, if I go to the calendar and we move straight up to great, that's the week. This is the week right here. So we have, these are all the fundamentals that we have for the week. Week 29, starting from tonight. Now, tomorrow, Monday, we have this US dollars Empire States Manufacturing Index. So that's coming in by 130. And then the rest of the, except you trade Aussie dollars, you trade Canada dollars, you don't trade any of this, you don't have any problem with this trade. But anything that has to do with dollars have some potential to affect any currency pair that you're trading that have those US dollars on it. So the major one is on Tuesday, which is the core repair sales, retail sales. And then we have the Gbpusd CPI coming in. Wow, 7 a.m. So personally, I wouldn't trade this one, except I know the direction of the market. Just watch if it goes in the expected direction, then I'm going to trade in that direction. Yeah, USD. So those are the news for the week. So it's not a little bit, it's not a lot, but throughout the week, we have something to think about, something to trade. On Friday, it's totally free. No news, no report on Friday. On Thursday, happen to be unemployment claims, which is by 1:30. So we still have news coming in. So it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, we're going to trade it. We're going to get ready for that. So we know what to do. I've taught my team on how to expect to trade all of these reports. And if you are if you take my course, you will learn about this on how to trade all of this. The video is right in there. So yeah, how to trade the news. So yes, guys, this is what we're looking at, and I believe you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video, and let everyone know that it is easy, it is possible to be a trader today. It doesn't matter what age, where you are, this is it. Thank you, guys, and cheers. I'll see you in the next video, which is Euro USD, our forecast on week 29. Bye for now.